What makes you think Cory's going to come through with the money?
Oh, I think he will. We understand that he's very close to you. I don't think he'd like to see anything happen to you, so he'll come up with the money.
Yeah, well, maybe you're wrong. You know, maybe we're not as close as you think.
I don't think there's anything to worry about. Besides, if he doesn't come through, or if he decides to try to get you out of here in any other way, well, we'll just have to teach him a lesson.
Look, why don't you just leave him alone? I can get that money to you some other way.
Oh, really? You mean you have some pot of gold hidden somewhere that you haven't told us about?
I can get that money to you.
Well, right now you're not going anywhere. So I think you'd better just hope Matt Cory uses his head and does the right thing. All right, Lenny, you better get going, huh?
No!
Oh! No! No, don't shoot him, Lenny. At least, not yet. No. We don't want to kill our little Sandy Alexander yet.
Yeah, if that's really Sandy Alexander we got there.
Lenny, what are you going on about?
I just don't believe it's him, that's all.
Well, it is. Look, this is Matt Cory's cabin, right?
Yeah?
And all the identification he had on him says he's Sandy Alexander.
I don't know.
All right, look, Lenny. If he isn't Sandy Alexander, knowing what we're after, don't you think he would have told us he isn't Sandy?
Maybe not. Because if he isn't Sandy, there's no reason in the world we should keep him alive. And he knows that.
Now, I set up a contact here in Bay City, right? So you know what's going on with the police and Ilsa and all those people, right? When it's safe, James Frame gets out, comes back to the town, right? I'll have had my rest. You'll be safe. We can both get on with our lives.
Jamie, I really do think that you're crazy.
What?
Yeah, crazy like a fox. Listen, I bet that we can make this plan work. It's just right. You got a deal, Sandy.
All right, Jamie.
James?
Yeah.
How are you feeling? Is everything comfortable?
Fine, just fine.
That's good. Dr. Feldman would like to see you now. Are you ready for him?
Yeah, sure, as ready as I'll ever be.
And now, the continuing story of Another World.
Where's Jerry?
He's gone, Larry.
What do you mean he's gone? Where'd he go?
I don't know.
Hey, you okay?
Yeah.
Tell me, how'd it go? Did you two get it all talked out?
Yeah, we talked.
Hey, look, come on, tell me what happened.
Nothing happened. That's just it, nothing. It's all over for us. There is no more Blaine and Jerry. It's finished. No, that's wrong. I guess it never really started.
I mean, I don't believe that. I don't believe you can just say it's over just like that.
It's not just like that, Larry. It's been like this for a long time. There's been so much pain and confusion, so much neglect, so many problems.
Look, if you loved each other, you could work it out. You know, you can deal with that.
Yeah, I suppose that's true. But I'm not so sure that what we felt for each other was love, Larry. I think we confused it with something else, maybe gratitude,
Hey, look, I don't buy that. Baby, I don't buy that at all. You know, you two had something really special.
We don't have anything special anymore. I mean, if we ever did, I've ruined it. I've killed it.
Maybe you blocked some things. Maybe you weren't everything you were supposed to be. But I think he'd still try to forgive you.
Oh, Larry, what would be the point of that? Why should he? What kind of life could I possibly offer him?
Man, I just should have kept my nose out of it. I thought if I could get you two together and you could talk, you could, work things out.
In a way, it did work.
What do you mean? You just said it was over.
Well, it is. It's over. But I'm glad you got us together. We needed to talk. It was necessary. Because we both saw that whatever it was we had is over and gone.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Larry. I'm so scared about something.
Scared? What are you scared of?
Well, I've been having these most awful dreams lately.
What about?
Well, they're nightmares about Jordan.
Oh, baby, come on. Jordan's dead. He's not going to hurt you anymore.
Well, yes, he can. He comes to me. He's still alive. He comes at me and he's trying to kill me. I shoot him again. And then the same thing happens, and this goes on night after night.
That's it, baby. I'm getting you out of this house. I'm bringing you back to Clarice and me, okay? This is getting worse.
No, I can't.
Why not?
Because, Larry, I have to fight this thing. I have to see it through. The only way I can do that is to be here by myself.
Come on, Blaine.
Larry, please. I've made up my mind. I know what I'm doing. It scares me to death. But I am going to fight this thing through all the way to the end.
Now, Mr. Frame, may I call you James?
Please do, Dr. Feldman.
James, when did you first begin using drugs?
Well, I began having problems, personal problems, problems at work. I had a new wife and additional responsibilities on the job. It's a lot of pressure. So I started using uppers to get going and downs to go to sleep at night. One thing led to another, and I got to the point that I couldn't function in the real world unless I had chemical help.
I see. And then you stopped using them, is that correct?
Yeah, that's right.
And what prompted you to do that? Why did you stop?
Well, I felt I was on a one-way street and it was heading downhill, I got to the point that I could see I was killing myself. I mean, I had to stop. I was hurting people who really cared for me,
And then you went back on them again, the drugs, I mean.
Well, no, not really.
What does that mean?
It means I didn't go back on drugs.
But you spent a week in a detoxification ward because of a near overdose of drugs.
Yeah, well, see, I don't remember taking anything. Really, I don't. But I'll tell you, the reason why I checked myself in here was because I felt that the pressure was building up again, and there were things I couldn't explain that were happening to me. And I wanted to take all the necessary precautions to be sure that I was okay.
I see. And what prompted you to do this, to make this move?
Well, I'm tired of the way things have been going. I want to try and put my life back together. I want to be in control. Excuse me. Listen, what's going on? What's the matter?
You heard anything from Ilsa's people?
No, not yet, but it's still early.
We should have heard something by now. I mean, the list was not that long, Jason, was it?
No, not really. Look, listen. We haven't heard anything because they probably haven't found anything or anyone at any of the places on the list. Have you thought of that possibility?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I did. I thought of it, and I just don't buy it, Jason. I don't.
Why not? It makes sense to me.
Yeah? Then how come they haven't come back?
I'll get it, Louise. Come in.
What are you doing back here?
I'm sorry, Mr. Cory, but I lost Sandy, not too far outside of town. I'm not sure what happened. The traffic was pretty heavy out there, and, well, he just got away from me.
This is very bad news. It was quite important that he be well protected on this trip. We don't know what to expect, or whom, for that matter.
I'm really sorry, Mr. Cory. But, you know, I got the impression Sandy was trying to lose me.
Well, that's very difficult to believe. He was well aware of the danger he was in. That's the whole reason he went to Indiana.
Still, that's the way it seemed to me.
Yes, well, I suppose I should check with his sister after he's had a reasonable time to get there. Yes, I'll call her. Find out if he's all right.
I'm sure he'll be okay. He'll make it if anybody can. The kid knows what he's doing, Mr. Cory. He'll make it just fine.
We'll see. Thank you. I'll let you know if I need you again.
All right, sir.
Now, about the incident that led to your week in the detoxification unit, can you tell me a little bit more about what happened there?
Yeah, well, I'll tell you everything I remember, but, you know, it's I'm not really sure anymore. It's all kind of strange. You know?
Oh, yes, well, I can understand that, but why don't you just tell me anything you can, and as you talk, maybe more will come to mind.
Yeah, okay, I'll try.
All right.
Let's see, we were, that is my wife and I were giving a dinner party for some friends, and everything was fine. I mean, everybody seemed to be having a good time, or at least I thought they were.
Mm-hmm.
I'd had a few drinks, but I wasn't taking anything. I mean, no drugs. Drinking, yes, but no drugs. Then, toward the middle of the evening, I guess it was, I started to feel kind of strange, you know? Started to sweat, and I got the shivers, and was dizzy and disoriented, and, well, the next thing I knew, I collapsed on the floor. My wife and Sandy Alexander and Rick Holloway managed to get me to the emergency room at Bay City General.
I see. Well, please, go on.
Well, I don't really remember much after that. Let's see, I guess I went into convulsions. And later on, they told me that they'd run a series of tests on me. Tests that showed I had a lot of drugs in my system.
And you have no recollection of having taken any drugs?
No, absolutely none.
And from this, you feel that someone may have drugged you, is that correct?
Yeah.
Do you have any suspicions? Is there anybody you can think of who may have a reason for doing this?
Well, my mother suggested maybe Sandy Alexander. And possibly even Cecile.
Cecile?
Yeah, it's my wife.
Oh, I see. Yes, of course. Well, please, go on.
Well, she thinks that they're the only people who would have anything to gain by it. That they would gain by having me out of the way.
And do you agree with this?
No, no way. I mean, Sandy Alexander would never do anything like that to me.
And what about your wife, Cecile?
My wife would have absolutely nothing to gain by it.
He can't admit that he's Sandy Alexander because he knows that we'd kill him right away.
That's right. That's what I mean. Something like that. Now, where do we... Look, he's starting to wake up.
Sandy?
Hannah, there's got to be a way we can check this out and make sure. There's got to be.
have reached 555-9680. At the sound of the tone, please leave your message and phone number, and your call will be returned as soon as possible. Thank you.
You didn't return my call, Sandy.
Please, just call me back and let me know that you're okay. Ilsa's got her people. They're out there looking for you. So please call back and let me know that you're all right.
Well, I guess that tells us what we wanted to know, Lenny. And now I think we can call Ilsa with the good news.
There you are. I've been looking for you.
Yeah, here I am.
I went back over Blaine's to pick you up, but you weren't there.
I know.
How'd you get here? You didn't even have a car.
Look, I got a ride, okay?
Yeah, okay. Look, I talked to Blaine.
Look, Larry, I don't want to talk about Blaine anymore right now, all right?
All right, just cool it, all right? We've been thrown out of here twice. We're starting to get a reputation.
I'm sorry, I am not angry. I just don't want to talk about Blaine anymore.
Okay, fine, we won't talk about it. That's it.
Good.
Mind if I have a beer with you?
No, of course I don't mind.
Hey, bartender, can I get a beer? Hey, remember the other day when Denny came out to the garage and was asking me about, that Blackhawk project, that new job he's got?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, well, you indicated that you knew a little about it.
Yeah, a little.
Yeah, well, I mean, what do you mean? A little, or how much you know?
Well, not much, really. I just remember reading an article in a magazine once.
What?
Well, it's some kind of multinational corporation that deals in building and shipping oil. Maybe some other things. Why?
Oh, he asked me if I'd check it out. I really didn't know where to start. I thought I might try to find some time. I really don't have that much, though.
Look, why did he want you to look into it? I thought he worked there.
Yeah, he does, but it's a mystery to it. He just wants to know what he's dealing with.
Yeah, well, I can understand that.
Well, anyway, I don't even know where I'm going to start looking.
Well, look, I can look into it if you want.
Really?
Yeah, really.
You mean even after he jumped on you the other day?
Well, I wouldn't be doing it for him, Larry. I'd be doing it for you. I mean, besides, I don't have that much going on in my life right now. This would give me something to do rather than sit around and wonder where it all went wrong.
Hey, kid.
Hi, Joey.
You busy?
Oh, no, not too bad. How about you?
No, I'm off work now, but no, I haven't been busy at all. Sometimes you get more tired from doing nothing than you would if, like, you were working the whole day, you know?
Yeah, I know. When I'm standing around here not doing too much, I get exhausted.
You tired?
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah. When you get off work, you have a while to go?
Oh, a couple hours. Not too bad.
You doing anything tonight? Just hanging out, relaxing?
Yeah, nothing.
Got an idea.
Yeah?
Would you be interested?
Depends on the idea.
Well, you know that I make a mean batch of spaghetti.
Yeah, I remember.
And it's pretty good.
Yeah, mean spaghetti.
Mean spaghetti. Well, I was thinking of cooking up some mean spaghetti, popping a bottle of wine, tossed salad.
Sounds nice.
What do you think?
You asking me to join you for dinner?
Yeah, didn't I say that?
No.
Oh, I didn't? Oh. All right. You want to come over for some dinner?
Yeah.
You do?
Sure.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
All right, good. I'll pick you up after you finish working.
Okay. I like that.
Yeah, I like that too. All right, I'll see you later. Okay.
That tight enough for you?
Well, that's just fine.
Don't make them too tight. Don't want to cut off the circulation.
Aren't you the concerned one these days?
Not concerned, just realistic. I just talked to Ilsa.
What'd she say?
Well, what do you think? I told her that we had Alexander, but not the money. She wasn't too pleased.
So what's she want us to do?
First, she wants us to keep her boy around a while. And she said we should get the money from Mac Cory.
Goodbye, Rome. Okay, go. Oh. What do you want?
Hey, are you cooking?
Spaghetti.
It sure smells good in here. I know you cook like that.
There's a lot of things you don't know about me. You know what? I think this might be the best spaghetti sauce that I have ever made in my whole entire life.
Huh? Here, let me taste. I'll tell you.
Oh, it's a little hot. It's a
I'm
little
good
hot.
at this kind of thing.
It's a little hot. Huh? Huh?
Let me have another
Get
taste.
out of here. Come on. Come on.
It's
What do you
good.
want? What do you want? What do you want?
Oh, I came by to get a couple pieces of bread. I'll give them back.
All right. You know where they are. They're right there.
Yeah. Who's coming over for dinner?
What?
Who's coming over for dinner? You got the table set for 2 people.
Kit.
Ah.
Leigh. You got your bread there, right?
Yep.
You got your bread?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Go home and eat it.
What?
Go on. Come on. Go home. Leigh, I got a lot of stuff I got to do. I'm cooking in the kitchen here, and I don't like you standing around here. It bothers me. I got to think, right? No offense.
I can take a
No
subtle
offense.
then.
All right, good. See? All right, there's the door. See you later.
Hey,
What?
I hope it goes all right?
Yeah, thanks.
Oh, Leigh!
Leigh, do you have any candles? Yeah, candle.
Yeah, I think I do. Let me go check.
All right, thanks. Okay, I got it. This here. Arrivederci, Roma. Okay. All right. Okay, sorry, Linda, but you know what I mean? Your time has come, baby. Sure. Put this here. Ooh.
Joy, I got your candles. Hey, get out of here, Leigh. Come on, let me help myself. I'm sorry. Here's your candles.
All right. Thanks. Okay. Thanks, Leigh.
Yeah, no problem.
Yeah.
Good
All
luck.
right. See you later.
Hey, come on.
All right.
Have a good time, Joy.
Okay. This will go. Okay. Aha. Gaylord! What are you doing? Where have you been, Gaylord? I put the food out, you don't come by no more? You're hungry, huh?
All right. I'm gonna get you some food. Sit. Stay. I bet you got a girlfriend, don't you, Gaylord? Gaylord, here you go, baby. Here you go. All right.
You know something, Gaylord? I think this might be an omen. You coming back tonight? Kids coming over for supper tonight? I think this just might be my lucky day.
I don't believe you said that.
Well, I try not to.
Hey, Larry.
Denny.
Jerry.
Hi.
Clarice told me you'd be here. She thought you two were still together. So I came on over.
Did you need to talk to me?
No, actually, I wanted to see Jerry.
Me? What for?
I wanted to apologize to you.
Oh, hey, listen, y'all, you're gonna have to excuse me. I'm late for dinner anyway.
Yeah.
Sure.
Hey, Jerry, you gonna be okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. Go ahead.
All right. Thanks for the beer.
Yeah, I'll pay for it.
All right.
I was saying, Jerry, I wanted to apologize for coming down so hard the other day. I was out of line, and I'm sorry about it. I didn't have an easy time of it when I was going through law school. I had to fight my way through, trying to raise my kid brother and support my wife and me and him.
Look, why are you telling me all this, Danny?
I just want you to know where I was coming from the other day. I know I was pretty heavy about it. But being a lawyer is a very important thing to me. And when I heard that you were getting out of the law and going back into police work...
Look, I'm just thinking about Danny. That's all.
Okay, thinking about it. I overreacted. I didn't mean to come down on you or on police work. I overreacted because I'm coming from my experience, you know? And I hope you'll accept my apology.
Denny, not only will I accept your apology, but I will buy you a beer. Bartender, a beer for my friend here?
Sure. Thanks, Jerry.
Don't mention it. Look, Larry told me that you're trying to get some information on the Blackhawk project. Is that right?
Yeah, that's right. You know anything about it?
Well, not much. Thank you.
Cheers.
Cheers. But I told Larry that I would look into it for him. Now, what can you give me to go on?
Well, I have to caution you, Jerry. We have to be pretty quiet about this.
Why?
Well, they told me at the office that I can't talk about the company outside the office, so we have to keep it confidential. They can't find out that I'm going after information on them or that you're trying to help me out.
You mean you are not allowed to talk about what you do or who you work for?
That's right. And I have a feeling that they mean it.
They told you that, huh?
Maybe a better word would be warned.
Well, looks like this is going to be a very interesting project.
Yes, hello, Dr. Wagner. This is Dr. Feldman at the Herald Clinic.
Oh, yes, doctor. What can I do for you?
Well, I just wanted to let you know that I've had my initial meeting with James Frame.
Oh, yes? And what was your impression?
Well, quite frankly, I found him to be rather rational, quite alert, and very, very charming.
Yes, that's part of the problem, doctor.
Oh?
Yes, he seems to swing back and forth between being perfectly rational and, seeming paranoia.
I see.
Did he show any signs of anxiousness or fear when you talked to him?
No. He did insist rather strongly that he did not, in fact, take the drugs that sent him to the detoxification unit, but, in fact, he was rather adamant about that.
Yes, that's something that he insisted upon with me as well. I don't really have anything to add to what I've already given you in his file, Doctor, but if I can be of any assistance, please call.
Well, I'll do that, and I sure do thank you very much for having access to your file. I'm sure it'll be a big help.
Not at all.
I think that over an extended period of observation, I should be able to determine whether this seemingly normal behavior is the real James Frame or whether it's just a very well-controlled facade. That's the big question at the moment.
How's that?
Yeah, that should say it. $100,000 in 10s or 20s, or the kid dies.
Brief, but to the point. So how are you going to get that to Cory?
Ilsa gave me a list of contacts here. I'll have one of them do it. Now, I've got to try to catch up with Ilsa for some more instruction.
Well, make sure you don't get somebody that can be traced back to us.
Don't worry. I'm only going to be gone a couple of days.
Couple of days?
Yeah, what's the matter? You afraid to be here by yourself?
No. I can handle it.
You leave him alone. See, he belongs to Ilsa. And when she gets what she wants from him, we're going to do to him anything she says. And that could be sending him back to her or blowing him away.
Yeah, I know that already.
Well, if you know that, I don't want you to get attached. You know what I'm saying?
I'll do what I want.
Not with me, you don't.
Maybe I'm tired of being with you.
You'll get tired when I get tired. Now, I'm going to send the other guy up here for a couple of days because I don't trust you with the kid. 2 days.
Any more sketties?
No, thank you. I couldn't eat another bite.
Yeah, sure. Did you like it?
Yes.
Yeah, really?
Couldn't you tell by the way I gorged myself? Joey, I think you make what is probably the best spaghetti in the world.
Yeah, now, where have I heard that before?
Probably the last time you said it. No, I'm kidding. It was a wonderful meal, really.
Kit,
Yeah.
I like cooking for you. I really do. Do you want any dessert or coffee
no.
or...
No, thank you. But if you want something, go ahead.
No. I'm fine.
What was that? That.
That?
Yeah, that.
It's not a what, it's a who.
Who?
It's Gaylord.
Who's Gaylord?
Gaylord is a cat who comes along with the apartment here. He lives out on a fire escape.
Really?
Yeah, as a matter of fact, he just came back. He was gone for a while. Because I was putting food out one day. For a while, and he never showed up, so I thought he was gone, but I think he smelled the spaghetti sauce. He did.
Joey, you surprised me. I never knew that you liked cats.
Well, Kit, there's probably a lot of things that we never knew about each other with the windows open. Yeah.
Hey, can we go take a look at Gaylord?
You want to?
Yeah.
Come on.
Out here?
Yeah. There you go. Hey, there he is.
Adorable.
Yeah, he's kind of cute for a cat.
Does he ever come inside?
No, there's no animals allowed. Come on, let me go inside and sit down, all right? Okay. I kind of like it myself.
Hey, it's my turn now. What's the matter? Pacing around here like some caged animal.
Alice, not now, okay?
Sorry. Hey, I just want to know what's the matter with you.
It's that phone call from Ilsa. When I talked to her, I don't know. I don't know. She sounded awfully strange.
Well, what do you mean?
I don't know.
overconfident, like she was bragging about something.
What did she say?
I'm not sure. She tap danced her way around everything I asked her.
Okay, just tell me exactly what happened.
Yeah, okay. She kept inferring that she'd found Sandy. So I asked her if she found Sandy. Mm-hmm. She said she didn't say that. So then I said, are you telling me you didn't find him? And she said, I didn't say that either. Finally, at the end of the conversation, she said she was getting her money. And more satisfaction than that.
Doesn't sound very good, does it?
No, it doesn't, Ilsa. I think she has found Sandy.
Why do you think that?
Because she was very appreciative of my help. That's what she told me, anyway. She said it made all the difference.
What are we going to do?
I don't know. I don't know that there's anything we can do.
Joey, do you remember when you told me that you loved me? Or that you love me?
Yes. I think it scared you. I'm sorry about that.
Well, it did. Yes, it did, at first.
Yeah, even at first.
Well, I've been thinking about us. And I love you. And I never stopped loving you.
Hey. Are you hungry?
No.
You really should eat, you know. Gotta keep up your strength.
What for?
Oh, honey. Now that's no attitude to take. Ilsa doesn't like her boys too weak. Or too thin.
Right.
You want to know what's going on?
What?
I'll tell you. We're going to tell Mac Cory that we've got one very attractive Sandy Alexander, and that for a mere $100,000, he can have him back again.
And when you get the money?
All we want is the money.
Really?
Don't you believe me?
I'm not sure.
Well, You better. Because you really don't have too many other options right now. Do you?
I guess not.
You better believe you don't.
Join us each weekday at this time for the continuing story of Another World.